Welcome, guys, to the daily analysis for March 18th. On the larger time frames, as usual, there's not much more to say. We have been range bound. We will likely stay range bound for at least this week. But from the bottom of this range, we have started a nice bounce for the first 2 days of the week. And even though it might look like a doji candle for the first 2 days, as long as we are moving up, I have zero complaints. So let's move to the hourly charts and see what's up for today. So analysis for today is obviously dependent on the two major events. We have PPI coming out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and then the big event will be FOMC, which will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, so those are likely going to be the determinants of what happens today. Overall, the last 2 days have been a gap up in consolidation, which is good, especially if the market is trying to bottom out. It shows a reduction in volatility. Let's discuss the hourly levels. I think it will be pretty straightforward to say that yesterday's neutral territory would be this consolidation range, right? So I had mentioned yesterday above 603, we would be bullish for a move to 606. That happened right off the bat early in the morning. Could one catch this scalp easily? Not really, because the breakout happened in the first 5 minutes. So maybe you're the kind of aggressive trader who enters right after the first 5 minute opening range. Personally, I like to only enter scalps after the first 15 minutes. But either way, the move that we were expecting for the bulls played out, and then we consolidated. We had the expectation that yesterday could be a consolidation day based on FOMC, and that played out. So what about today? Well, this neutral range is pretty straightforward, right? So above 606 is where bulls take control today, probably 609, followed by 612 area. All right, so those are your levels to the upside. What about to the downside? On the downside, I will be a bit more conservative and say bears start to gain some control only below 601.5. Okay, we got to give the neutral territory a little bit benefit of doubt. Below 601.5, we could go to the lows of Monday, which is around 599. And then below 599, we have 597 and 594. All right, so those are your levels on QQQ. What about SPY? Very